Hi everyone, this is Jeanne-Marie Taylor. Thank you so much for being with me today and for being with all of the other lovely souls who are tuning in and listening. We're all together. We are all in this together, and we're going to be doing today together, even if we're a little bit staggered, even if we're doing it from different locations or different time zones. We are going to be doing a brief meditation together, a breathing meditation. We're going to be breathing in and bathing in high vibrational energies. And before that, what I'd like to do is to set some intentions. And what you can do, if you would like to, is to write your intentions in the comment section below, or you can write them in a notebook near you, or you can just put your hand over your heart right now and allow your intention to fill up your heart and be bathed in the love energy and the light of your heart. So the first intention that I want you to set for our work together today is an intention for your life. What part of your life would you like to be breathing healing energy into? And then the next intention that I'd like you to set is an intention for the life of one of your neighbors, or perhaps a loved one, maybe a family member who has been struggling or worrying, maybe a person who is not handling things as well as they would hope or as well as you would hope. What would you like to accomplish for them? What would you like to breathe into their life? And as you focus on your true loving intentions for the world, I want you to set a third intention, and this one is going to be for your community. What would you like to breathe into your community? Would it be peace, harmony? Would it be more common sense so that people are maybe not congregating, maybe respecting the rules of distancing that we have to have right now? So now that you have decided 3 ways in which you would like us to use our time together, I want to start the process of hooking you up to the divine, allowing you to receive energies into you and then transmit energies. So often when we are in meditation, we are focused on receiving, and that is so beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that. But there is such an abundance of divine energy out there that we can call upon at any time. It is so vast. It is beyond our ability to know it, to understand it. And we can transmit energies out to others. It's what we're going to be doing later in my class today and in my students who are listening. And what you achieve as you transmit energies out into your life or out into the life of a neighbor or a loved one or a friend, out into your community. What you're achieving doesn't have to be huge. You could just focus on what I call the small but significant things. Things like easing a person's suffering, instilling hope, maybe helping a person to have the energy of remembering their center, in the midst of a storm. So now let's work with your 3 intentions and let's start the energy flowing. So I want you to imagine that there is, because there actually is, I want you to imagine a boundless, vast supply of amazing, uplifting energies. And I want you to, if you've ever done an exercise like this, reach up higher than you ever have before. And some of you might find it kind of fun and interesting to physically reach your hand up, way up in the sky, symbolically, just way, way up over your head. And just imagine that you are using your power to start pulling these energies down. Divine energies are actually all around us. That's the truth. But traditionally, we've associated it with heaven. And traditionally, we've associated heaven with being way high above. So we'll just stick with that for now, even though we know that these amazing high vibrational energies can come from anywhere and everywhere, and up from our feet and from the dog or the cat that's next to us. But let's start the flow. Imagine that you're reaching up, almost like you would reach up for a lamp cord to turn on a lamp, or maybe you're reaching up to adjust your shower nozzle. Because what we're going to be doing is having a shower of healing light falling down all around you. And today's color is a beautiful, vibrant purple. The color of spirituality, the color of consciousness, higher consciousness, unity, intuitive thought, mysticism. So I want you to see the energy coming down to you, almost like a little rainfall. And allow yourself to stand in that rainfall, stand in that column of light that goes all the way down to the center of the earth. And take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. You are now standing in the flow of high vibrational spiritual energy. And now it's time to start working with our first intention. So the first intention that we had was an intention for your life. So what I'd like you to do now is see out in front of you what your intention is for your life. What image can you produce in your mind? What image can you write down, draw in your notebook? Maybe you would very much like to, and you're not even sure how, but you'd like to do some caretaking for others. So you might see an image of yourself talking on the phone, or if you are living with anyone, maybe giving someone a massage, your spouse, your child, being just as soothing as you can. And whatever your intention is, it is beautiful. Any intention is okay. What intention do you have for yourself? Maybe you want to quell some of your anxiety, so you might see an image of yourself sitting in a very calm state, just breathing. And as you see that image out in front of you, I want you to remain in the shower of heavenly light. See yourself still in that powerful rainfall of purple, high vibrational energies. That hasn't changed. But what is going to change is we're going to now have, in the shape of an L, if you can imagine that, we're going to have some of the energy come down and then make a turn through your heart, through your heart chakra. I want you to push out. You can use your hand. You can pantomime it if it helps you visualize it. Push some of that energy that's coming from above. Push it out through your heart. Push it out into the space in front of you where you have this image representing your intention for yourself, and let that intention be bathed in this light. And give yourself just a moment to watch as that purple light swirls through that intention and that image. And just breathe into that. And you can imagine now that some of the purple light, the purple energy, is being breathed out of your mouth. Right into your image, your intention for you. And now that we have worked on you, I want you to now produce in front of you your next intention, your next image. Who would you like to breathe some love and light and uplifting vibes to? Who would you like to impact? Is it a neighbor, a friend, a family member? Is it a young person? Is it an older person? And whoever that person is, I want you to see them out in front of you. And you can greet them and say, "Hi, I'm going to now be sending you some very, very beautiful energies." And I want to give everyone permission now. There are some who say that we always have to ask permission. But I want to tell you, everyone, it's a crisis. Please do not get hung up on the notion that you have to ask permission from someone before sending them sparkly, uplifting, neutral energies. There is nothing wrong in the face of a crisis with administering some beautiful, beautiful high vibrational first aid to somebody who needs it and might not know how to ask for it. This is so okay. So I want you to see them in front of you, hold them in your sights, hold them with love in your heart. Gaze out in front of you at that image of them, and then allow for the expansion of the energies that have been coursing through your heart, the boundless, abundant energies that we never run out of. And allow yourself to just spray that image of that person with the purple healing energies and light. And you might want to imagine what the person will feel like. And if you would like to make the person happy, you can maybe see them smiling as they receive the energy. This is such a powerful way to harness the power of your mind, to harness the high vibrational energies of the universe to make a real difference in someone's life energetically. They might not know that you sent them this beautiful first aid energy, but you might be helping them to be more calm, or whatever the intention was. You might be helping them to feel more empowered at this time. And as we continue now to see these first two intentions being bathed in this purple, mystical, healing light out in front of us, I want you to now bring forward your intention for your community. What image can you create out in front of you as you yourself continue to stand in the flow, in the column, in the waterfall of light? What image can you produce out in front of you that would represent the impact you would like to have right now on your community? And what I love about this is that this is an impact that we can have upon our community in a beautifully humble way. We are not trying to get attention. We're not trying to be someone who hops on the local news. Nothing wrong with that if you're trying to help people, but this is something so beautiful and simple that we can do. We can do it anonymously, we can do it quietly and with such grace. It is so easy to send energy to a community of people. And what energies would you like them to have? Would you like them to, are you seeing any sort of conflict out there? Are you seeing things that could be better if we gave them a little dose of high vibrational harmony? What would that be like? So I want you to just imagine what it would be like. I want you to create an image of it. So maybe you would see an image of people in your community starting to be more careful. Maybe some of them starting to wear masks now. Maybe some of them working together from remote locations to accomplish things. Maybe you might see a bunch of people dropping food off at a local food bank for people who need to eat, who are hungry right now. And whatever that image is out in front of you right now, I want you to now, from your heart, extend another branch of healing purple light, this beautiful high vibrational energy from the heavens, from the angelic realm, and shower that image. Give it your best effort, all three of these, your intention for your life, your intention for your loved one or your friend or your neighbor, your intention for your community. You can now, if you would like, ask your angels and guides and guardians to turn up the amplitude, to turn up the energy that's coursing through your heart, feeding all of these images, feeding these intentions that you have lovingly created. And I want you to know without even a little bit of a doubt that when we do an exercise like this, we are not just playing around. This can have a genuine positive effect when we use the power of our hearts and minds, the power of our souls joined together. And I want to tell you right now that whatever your intentions were, whatever your intentions are, whatever they have been in this exercise, I want you to know that I have a little extra energy stream flowing over here out of my chakra. And that energy stream goes to you. And it goes to all of your intentions, to all of your lives. It goes out to any intention you have for yourself, for others, for loved ones, for neighbors, for your community, because there is such an abundance of energy. And I love all of you so much. You're beautiful. The fact that you're sitting here doing this, you are so beautiful. And together we can make an impact in ways that are big and small. And release, just before we go, we're going to do one more thing. Release into the stream of light. Allow to flow out of you any sort of expectation that you will be informed of the results. Now that's hard, right? We're very results oriented in our culture. We always want to know, did I have an impact? How did I do? Was I good? Did it work out? And just release that. Let's go ahead and release that. We want to allow ourselves to be conduits. We want to allow ourselves to be a part of the flow without needing the feedback, without needing the ego strokes, without needing the information we might think we need, we don't need. We don't need that. All we need to do is trust in this moment, trust in the powers of the universe, trust in our Creator and the divine creative forces of the universe. So, with that, I will send you on your way. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.